Hey YouTube world, happy Monday. I had made a video yesterday and it still hasn't uploaded. I don't know why mine take forever, but we're here now with this one. I want to make a recipe book and I've been wanting to do something like this for a very long time, to write down recipes and just things that I want to try, as far as food, snacks, juices, because I do have a juicer that I love and I like making juices, and I do my own pickles and stuff like that. So I have these old notebooks, right, that I bought because they were dirt cheap at the end of 2024, and I was going to use this one, but then I thought, let me back up, because Planner Vita, he made some recipes on sticker sheets, right? And I'm like, oh, I could put it here and then write down whatever I want to write down. But then if I don't have a sticker, then I don't know. It's going to be just, can you even see what I'm doing? If I have a sticker, that's fine. But if I don't have a sticker, which, you know, I'm most likely not going to have a sticker, right? It was cute at first, and then I could just write down whatever, right? But then as I go, I don't want it to be, I don't know. It didn't seem to be a good fit. So I kept digging in my notebook stash and I came up with this one. And I figured I could use these couple of pages in the beginning as index, right? And then these are all monthlies. And I figured I can put like, don't date it, but put like June, whatever taco recipe on page, and then I can number the pages. And then I can see it at a glance for the monthlies. Instead of creating a monthly and maybe there may not be no recipes that I wrote down in that month or something. Anyway, so we're gonna bypass the monthlies and just start. And I bought this used because there was only a couple pages that were used, and I just glued them together. And I figured this is the end of the monthly. I can start here, right? And I can, these are stickers, so I can take them off and paste them on the page. I think they all fit fine. And if they don't, I can continue over here, and then I can write down if I did anything different, or if, you know what I mean? You get the gist, right? So let's get to work. So this is cute, but I thought to cover that because we have stickers, right? But you know what's funny is I don't have a lot of food stickers. So, and I hope you can see okay, because I'm using just one light to try to minimize the brightness. So I'm gonna take from this book. It's all coffee. I have a gang of coffee stickers, but not like food stickers or vinyls or anything like that. And I just thought I would cover this A. And then it kind of looks like the coffee, right? And then I said, okay, well, let's take some of these letters and put recipe right here by this line. So, and I chose this color because it was bright and I figured it would show up okay on the dark black. I should have looked to make sure I had enough letters, but I should. I should. And I'm going to try to get it straight, and if my head gets in the way, sorry. Let's see, I do have an I, and I do have a P. Oh, good, and I do have another E. I should have probably looked before I started this, but I'm gonna put an S, recipes. Oh my God, I can't even see to grab the sticker. Well, I hope everybody had a great Monday. Mine was okay. Nothing exciting happened. And I always say, if I don't get cussed out by a customer, it's a good day. And then I was thinking, what can I put right there? A little... I need to find something to cover up the B6. Something small but cute. Do I have like a spoon? Let's see. Would that spoon fit? I bet you can still see it. I want to try, if possible, to cover that up. I probably shouldn't be using transparent sticker, right? But let's see what this one looks like. That's probably going to be the same. Yeah. I mean, even though you can see the, oh, maybe you can't, you can see the A in there. It kind of looks like the coffee, so that doesn't, it's not a big deal. I wonder if I could take a permanent marker and color in there. We're gonna roll with it. Let me just put this. I got a ton of coffee stickers, but no, like, food stickers. And then I'm gonna cover it with this. I got this off either Temu. Oh my God, now I can't talk. You guys know words are hard for me. Temu, AliExpress, or Shein. One of those. I want to say Temu though, to be honest. And it's just a clear, sparkly cover. Lord have mercy. And then I wanted to put this letter R just because. Okay. So let me try to move some of this stuff out of my way. Now, the hard part is getting this on here straight as possible. I may have to cut this some more. I don't know if it's gonna stay right there like that. Maybe once I put this on there, it will. Just something simple. Okay, y'all, wish me luck. Because once I put this down, once I do this, it's over with. Oop. I'm scared. Maybe I should take a washi card. See if I can trim this. I'm just gonna leave it. Well, I can't believe I did it on the first try and didn't want to throw the whole book away. Just simple. You could barely see recipe. I thought it was going to be bright enough, but oh well, it's okay. The purpose of is to hopefully, you know, when I go, let's see, which one do I want to do first? Let's do taco, Spanish, and then this is Tex-Mex, cheese enchilada. No. No. Does it matter the order? No, Rhonda, it doesn't. Okay. So I can put... Should I put it down? Should I put it up? I think I'm gonna do this. And then when you want to cook ingredients, feed the kids quick. Oh, wow. I may need 2 pages for this. And I think that's Cricut. Is it gonna come up easy? It may, I don't want to tear it, and I don't want to ruin it, and it's okay. And I'm just gonna do it kind of in the order of the page. Let's see. I'll try to get it as straight as I can. Okay. Easy step 1. This is such a neat concept to me. Ray, if you ever see this video, I need more recipes, sir. Please. Street corn. Let's see, what else do I want to learn how to make? Birria tacos. The ones from Trader Joe's birria taco thing. Those, you know, come out good when you know, want something at home. We get that all the time. I think it might fit. Look at that. Look at that. Okay. I just gotta try to snip this off without cutting my page. Nope, I cut it. Oh, and I cut the half. Okay, we're leaving it. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna put a little piece of tape. And it's just gonna have to hang over. I need to know that half is there. That's okay. It's taped on there now. I don't understand why I can't never cut right. There. All fixed. No harm. Okay, so because I think this is probably going to need 2 pages. So I'm going to do that one next. No, I want to leave a page in case I want to make notes. Note, I lied. Oh, I could put a taco sticker, right? I know I got a taco sticker. That I have. I got coffee, I got takeout, and taco. Oh, I should have put that on the front cover. Oh, well, I wanted it to be simple. I didn't want to, and then I thought about putting these, but I'm like, that's more fall colors. Can't tell me that's not cute. Just the little things that make us happy. Okay, Spanish rice. I don't have no rice sticker. What did I say? Birria tacos, street corn, and Ray knows how to bake, so cookie recipes. Yeah, I need that. Oh, I did it again. Would you pay attention, ma'am? Can I fold it over? Them little things trying to stick to my hand. Sorry, drinking my coffee. I forgot to warn you about the sippity sips. Okay, so then this one, I'm trying to do it in order without messing up. I always tell my sister, because my sister and her husband, they can cook, you know, extremely well. And I told them years upon years ago, y'all need to open up a restaurant. And you don't have to fully open it up. You can do just the weekends. Rent a place for the weekend for a couple months to see how it goes. Not sign a lease, but just, there's plenty of people that have property that will be able to rent with you, right? I mean, rent for you for the weekend. I said in just Friday, Saturday, no, wait, yeah, Friday, Saturday, and then Sunday. And then, you know, word of mouth, oh my God, I had the best, whatever it was, right? Hold on, I want to make sure I don't go over. And, I wonder, I might have to cut that, Lord help me. Add 2 cups. Is that gonna do the same? No. Sorry, squirrel, I was really concentrating because I don't want to mess these up. Ain't no turning back. So I said, yeah, you could just do it on the weekends, like pop-up restaurants that chefs do all the time, where they just go to different locations and they sell out and they do good because it's not there every day, right? I think when you have something at your access all the time, then versus, oh, I can only get this and if I have an appointment, or I can only get this if they're in that area, whatever it is, right? And they didn't do it. So then I was like, okay, well, if you don't want to do that, just start doing catering, just to get your foot out there to see, because they cook so good. Everything, it's like, I tell my sister, I said, we can do the same exact recipe, have the same pots and pans, have the same everything, and hers is gonna come out tasting different from mine, and I don't know why that is. I think I'm just gonna put the instructions and put it all below, but make sure I put that. Oh, okay, so it goes in this order to here. Okay. I'll be calling Ray tomorrow. Ray, I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing. I done messed it up. So yeah, she doesn't understand that authentic Tex-Mex cheese enchilada. Ooh, I want some enchiladas now. For real, for real. I do a lazy enchilada where I just put it in a baking, not a baking dish, but you know the long, I don't even know what it's called. It's like a long Pyrex glass thing that you put in the oven, right? And I just put my enchilada sauce, some cheese, and then I put the tortillas, and then I put the meat, cheese, the green chilies, and I just keep layering it like an enchilada would be made, but just not rolled up. I ain't got time for that. But to do it, you know, once in a while is okay. But that's my lazy enchiladas. And that one's crooked. And that's okay. This is going to be functional, not aesthetically. Because, you know, you know, when I'm on Instagram and I see recipes and I'm like, oh, I save it or I screenshot it and they just stay there forever, right? This way, if I start writing them down, I would be more... I messed that up too, but I could read it. Optional. This is so neat. I mean, there's everything for you. I mean, I know there's recipe books and I know there's stuff everywhere, but I wanted my own so that once I go to heaven, if my kids like, how did mom, I have a taste for that mom used to make, they'll have it in here. And you know what, the real truth is they'll probably never use it, but I can always hope, right? Like, oh, her cooking sucked. No. My daughter can cook. My son, he cooks basic, you know. But I'm trying to teach him how to cook, and so is his sister, so that he knows. And then that way, sometimes cooking is therapeutic. So I like the way this turned out. I just wish this would have been lighter, but that's not a big deal. And then I don't know, I'll probably glue this page together. Use this as an index. And then the monthlies, I'm not sure yet. But I may do it like a date, you know, write the date that I did it. And if it turned out okay, and if I would make it again. I don't know. This is not the important part of the book. The important part of the book is these recipes. And we could get, what's for dinner? Well, let's go through this book and see what's for dinner. So I feel like I got a good start. And if you have any recipes you want to share, send them to me on Instagram. I like trying new things. And then too, when I try new things, Like, oh, for example, I don't know, add something and we're like, oh, if I put this in here, it'd be even better. Because, you know, we know how to make, well, yeah, we know how to make things without a recipe, right? Absolutely. But sometimes you like gravy. I know how to make gravy, but I want to write it down so that when I'm old and I want some gravy, I'm like, oh, that's how I used to do it. Because I did notice a couple of people when they got older and they weren't cooking as much, you know, they forgot how to do some things and it didn't come out the way that they planned for it to come out, and that's okay too. But y'all get it. I'm just blah 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 blah. Y'all understand what I'm trying to say, right? Yes, you do. So, if you made it this far, thank you. And I hope you have a great rest of your week. It's a holiday for me. I get 4 whole days off to be a bum. And, but Friday, we're going to the rage room so we could get some frustration out. I think it's going to be fun. And I'll let you guys know how it turned out. Hopefully I'll have some video footage to share. So don't let nobody steal your joy. See you in the next one. Have a good night. The end.